All right, what's going on? I'm Dave. This is Dopey, and this is the Your Sober Buddy Challenge. I'm with Tara.
Hello.
Tara, what's the challenge?
That we gotta buy strangers coffee.
All right. What's your name, sir?
My name is Jimmy Morales. They call me Killer.
All right, Killer, here's your fucking coffee.
Okay,
Or
thank
you.
you.
You want the donut. That's what
No.
What's your name?
My name's Jonathan.
What do they call you?
They usually call me Shaggy because I look a lot like the Scooby-Doo fucking character.
I understand. You want coffee?
Yes, I do, sir.
All right, here you go.
This is the Christian Dior challenge?
Tara runs a company called Your Sober Buddy. All right, I'm a recovering heroin addict. I'll have 7 years in August if I make it.
As am I. I've been on methadone for 4 years. I haven't touched a bag of heroin in about 2.
That's incredible. I was on methadone for like 6 years, and I did dope the whole time.
Yeah, I mean, the one thing that I think people need to realize is that if we substitute it with benzos or Adderall or something else, some other prescription med, then we're not really in recovery. We're just cheating ourselves. And everybody can come here and pretend that they're in recovery, but the choice is choosing not to abuse your body further after you've decided to stop injecting yourself with drugs. Doesn't necessarily mean that you're in recovery. You can sit here and be a dry drunk, you can do whatever, but in this challenge here, I challenge people to actually come through with your promises and just accept yourself for who you are. I think that's the most difficult thing about it.
And it's also fine to come here and fucking be on heroin and get dope or get methadone because you can't afford the heroin, as long as you're honest.
Yeah, and I mean that's the key too, is being honest with yourself and answering the difficult questions. I think is the hardest part. Sitting down with your counselor and really getting down to nitty-gritty issues, not just coming here and drinking the methadone and leaving. 'Cause that's what these people want. I got a contract.
They want your money.
I got a contract here of 7 different issues, a million different issues about things that I should be doing. It's become something for me to hold my coffee on, because the truth is they just want us to come and get medicated and leave. And when I say, what about the services that we need? What about coming in here and getting some vocational services? What about working with me? How about we have a clothes pantry so that if I spill this coffee all over my shirt, I can get a clean shirt and walk out of here and look like a human being? How about helping us with our dental issues, because we have terrible dental hygiene because of the fact that stuff just eats the calcium out of your bones like it's acid. Yeah. If people don't know, methadone itself, it was developed with a lot of
by Hitler
type toxic chemicals during World War II by Hitler's scientists as a replacement for morphine.
Originally, it was called Adolafine because it was named after Adolf Hitler.
So you still have 5 milligram tablets that are the brand name is Dolphine. So I mean, methadone 5 is Dolphine.
Let me ask you real quick. You said you haven't done dope in 2 years. What was the last time, and how did you not do it again?
Well, I started shooting the fentanyl bags in my neck, and I got an abscess down here, and it became like me saying to myself, all right, what am I gonna put the stuff in my dick, and then I'm not gonna be able to
fuck.
Yeah, and then I'm not gonna be able to, or I'm gonna get some kind of horrendous disease, and this is who we are. It becomes a part of who we are, and before I get medicated, I can't bring myself to the table. I couldn't do a job interview. I couldn't have said that, oh, men by choice. I think that's a funny, shirt. You know what I mean? Because everybody wants to say what they are, and we're something different. But how many people come here and can say, listen, I'm an addict, and I'm doing better than I was the day that I walked in?
No, I couldn't. When I used to come here, I was a fucking disaster. And I never. The only way I would.
I still am. I'm sorry, but go ahead.
No, tell me more.
I still am, but I'm less of a disaster than when I walked in.
And Jim,
that's what it's about. But I want to hear what you have to say about your experience too.
My experience is just whatever. I did this because I couldn't afford dope every day, and I got off of it because I wound up in California on it, and I needed to come home because my mom was dying, and I didn't want to transfer clinics from LA to New York, and I got off of it. And I was on it for 7 years at 150 milligrams in Los Angeles.
But you had to go to Detox.
I did. I went on a blind detox for a year, and they dropped me. No, they dropped me 5 milligrams at a time without telling me the dose.
Detox.
Yeah.
How often were they making
I don't know.
adjustments?
That's why. I didn't even know.
You took it on the blind then. A detox on the blind.
Totally, because I couldn't handle the knowledge of where I was at.
Okay, that sounds nice. That's cool.
You know, there
Like
was
that,
a program that the first one I ever joined called Staten Island University Hospital, where they have what's called a KEEP protocol, which stands for Keyed Entry Extended Process.
Yeah.
They have this in Rikers Island as well. It means that they don't tell you what your dose is while you're on the program. You could tell them you need an increase, and I'm sure they'll increase you by normally whatever it is, 5 or 10 or whatever. But the keyed entry extended process is so that you're getting a keyed entry, I guess, at about 30, and they're bringing people up to wherever they need to be based on their usage and their response to the drug, which is probably the smartest way that you could use it, because I personally believe that this should be administered like at least twice a day in my case, because the way that this drug leaves you so kind of dry in about 12 hours, feeling like you're just dried out, and the only thing you can do is go to sleep.
Or get more methadone.
Yeah, or get more methadone
Or drugs.
or a benzo usually, you know. And the sad thing about it is that the area around this clinic is a big drug distribution zone.
Yeah. We just walked past some Xanax dealers.
Correct.
Well, and there's no secret, and
As you came.
you know, for people to be standing out here pumping this shit like it's real. The problem is I gave out some test strips yesterday, some
Fentanyl
fentanyl test strips, because these things are good
Drug
enough,
guy, benzo, nothing but benzo.
good enough to be able to say, okay, I don't think I have any on me left now, but they're little green strips that are
Hold up. Killer, how long have you been on this thing?
You really want to know? Since 1970. No, 1997.
Okay, that's different than 1970. Thank God.
Accept my apology on that.
No, the other two are
But
taken.
I started coming into this clinic in 1997. You know, but if you ask me how long I've been on it, good 40, 50 years. You know?
And
40 years. Let's put it that way.
when's the last time you did dope?
When's the last time? You really want to know?
Yeah.
A little while ago.
All right. What kind? Was it fentanyl or heroin?
I don't like fentanyl.
You know what? I take that back. I did a couple of bags when somebody traded me.
Oh, the Panda.
They traded me a bag of dope for 150 milligrams of methadone. So I haven't shot dope in about 2 years, but I sniffed a couple of bags maybe 3 or 4 months ago. See, that's what it's about, is realizing things and having to be honest with yourself.
You might as
The
well.
hardest part about this, because these people will get you to just get medicated and leave and go down the block and hang out with all their drug dealer friends.
I have one more question, which is I have a friend who's at like 170 milligrams, plus he's on fentanyl, plus he's on meth. And he said when he came off of his fentanyl, 150, huh?
My RX fentanyl, like a Duragesic patch.
I think it's the car fentanyl, and he smokes it in California. But he came off of it, and he said that 150 milligrams couldn't touch the fentanyl. When you came off fentanyl, did the methadone cover it?
Barely. I mean, it's a matter of fentanyl is such a short-acting drug. People don't realize pharmacologically that this drug. I got in trouble for forging prescriptions when I was younger, because I used to write them out myself and take the doctor's DEA number and bring it to CVS. So I had like 2 templates, one for alprazolam 2 and one for oxycodone 30. And I would just feed the blank prescriptions I was getting from Kings County Hospital, where they had them in a little locked paper tray, the flimsy lock. But the point is, fentanyl, I was told by a detox doctor that fentanyl is a surgical anesthetic. It's not.
Right.
It's not.
That's what they developed it for.
Management drug. It's not really meant for pain management. It's meant for bringing people who would have knocked out. I was waiting for you. So, I was going to ask you if you wanted to come to the pharmacy, because I got to pick up
Tell me your name again.
Jonathan. They call me Shaggy. Everybody calls me Shaggy because I look like fucking.
We appreciate your time, man.
We're gonna have you on camera.
This is
In here, what's up?
This
What's
guy's-
this? What's this? What's
this
this?
guy's
What we got going on over here?
we're from Dopey Podcast and Your Sober Buddy. You missed the free coffee.
Podcast.
Shady.
You know about Dopey Podcast?
Nah, but I like to know about it.
It's the podcast on drugs, addiction, and dumb shit.
Shit.
How long you been on the program?
About 3 years.
How's it going?
Uh,
You do dope before you come or no? I used to do dope. I used to do it before I
I
come.
used to, but I do it after I come.
But doesn't it not hit you as nice?
I still no, it hits me. I still feel it.
We both had IDTs on Monday. How about that?
What's IDTs?
Because we came in on Saturday 2 minutes late.
The
and we
fuck is
all-
IDT? I never heard of that.
You had an IDT on Monday too when they pulled you in the office and made you sign the contracts.
What
Then
does
they
IDT
just-
stand for?
Never heard
It
of it.
stands for an interdisciplinary team meeting where the doctor, the psychiatrist, the doctor, the counselor, and the administrator meet with you in a group. And it's called an IDT. You're supposed to get 1 to 2 IDTs before you get kicked off the program because it's state law that they have an intervention.
So
with
what did they IDT you
like an
for?
intervention. Well, me in my case, it was because we all came, myself, another gentleman,
This guy?
Shady here,
definitely not.
Fucking shady over here?
came last Saturday. Last Saturday we came, and 6 of us came up on the elevator trying to get in, and they wanted us out, and they said they're not medicating any of us. I've had experiences where I've tried to
None
not.
of this.
Shady, you say no?
I never heard of none of this dumb shit. Because they can't not medicate you, so he just rambling for the camera.
Shaggy, is this true? Shady's allegation is
With this guy,
serious.
yeah.
Not true.
He's rambling for the camera, that's what he's doing.
IDT on Monday as well. But
He's
he
a good
knows.
guy, though.
He knows that what I say it with good intentions because I hope that.
Listen, they have to medicate you. So, and them saying they don't, it's impossible.
It's bullshit. They're going to wind up giving you the dose.
He's just rambling. It's bullshit.
All right, listen. Shaggy, Shady, good looking.
Shaggy?
He's Shaggy, you're Shady.
I like that.
What do you want from me?
I like that.
What are we
What do
doing?
they call you?
What is this?
This is for Dopey, the podcast on drugs, addiction, and dumb
I
shit.
like Dopey.
All right, Shady.
Dopey some good shit.
All right, check it out. Thank you.